Hey there. Ever felt like you had something important to say, but it just didn't quite land? Like your brilliant ideas were hitting a wall instead of reaching hearts. We've all been there. You've got the data, the facts, the groundbreaking innovation. But sometimes, despite all your effort, it feels like your message is getting lost, like you're speaking a different language. Why does this happen? Often, it's because we forget the most powerful tool we have for connection, the story. We humans are wired for stories, but in the world of business, presentations, and pitches, our stories often fall flat. Why? Let's be honest. Most business stories fail for a few common reasons. See if any of these sound familiar. We talk about solutions or features instead of the people who need them. If there's no relatable character, a customer, an employee, even yourself, then there's no one for the audience to root for. We either dwell on the problem without showing how it's overcome, or worse, we jump straight to the solution without establishing the struggle first. No journey, no empathy. Life and business are full of challenges. If your story is too easy, too perfect, it lacks tension. Without conflict, there's nothing to overcome, nothing to learn, and no reason to care. Often, our stories are all about our company, our product, our journey. But your audience is listening for their story, how your solution impacts them or their customers. Even if you tell a decent anecdote, if it doesn't clearly lead to a relevant point, a lesson, or a call to action, it's just an interesting diversion. Your audience needs a so what. Sound familiar? The good news is, these are fixable. You don't need to be a novelist, you just need to understand the fundamental building blocks that make any story powerful and human-centric. Let's rebuild. Every compelling story, whether it's a quick anecdote or a detailed case study, has a few core ingredients that resonate. Think of them as your essential storytelling toolkit. Who is at the heart of this? It's not just who, but what they care about. Make them relatable, make their struggles understandable. Where and when does this happen? And crucially, what's at stake? What's the potential loss or gain? What challenge does your character face? This is your opportunity to connect deeply as everyone understands struggle, but show it quickly and clearly. How did the character try to solve it? What unexpected twist or insight led to the solution? This is where your solution often becomes the key. What's the new reality? What was learned? And most importantly, what's the impact or benefit for the audience, for the business, for the future? This is your key takeaway. When you build your stories with these elements, focusing on the human journey, you transform. So, next time you prepare your pitch, your presentation, your next big conversation, don't just tell facts.